Caitlin, thank you. David Daoud is a senior fellow with the Foundation for Defense of Democracies. He's with us now for more. David, welcome. We've been here before, another ceasefire proposal, but the gaps between Israel and Hamas are still wide. Do you believe a ceasefire is possible, and how will this weekend's hostage rescue affect those negotiations?
Thank you for having me on. Well, as we speak, the UN Security Council approved the ceasefire proposal with a vote of 14-1. Now, this ceasefire proposal is it'll operate in three stages. The first stage is going to include or focus on a prisoner swap prisoners for hostages swap. If that succeeds, then this could potentially move into the second stage, which would entail, per the draft or per the draft of the resolution that was approved, a full withdrawal of Israeli forces from the Gaza Strip. Now, Hamas has already welcomed this development. What they want is to survive. What they want is the removal of Israeli forces from the Gaza Strip so they can maintain their survival within the Gaza Strip. But it's not guaranteed that we're going to get to the second phase. They're expressing their approval of what has happened so far.
Yeah, and it's clear, obviously, there are major divisions in Netanyahu's government. Benny Gantz resigning from Israel's war cabinet. So what does this mean for how Israel carries out the rest of this war?
It remains to be seen. Prime Minister Netanyahu's government will not fall as a result of Gantz's withdrawal. At the same time, having that centrist war cabinet member, someone who on the international stage possesses more popularity than Prime Minister Netanyahu, whose image has been battered not just at home but abroad, that gave Israel a lot of cover to continue prosecution of this war, even in some of its more unpopular moments. His withdrawal may complicate things, especially, again, as this tension with Prime Minister Netanyahu, these anti-Netanyahu sentiments that exist, particularly in Western capitals, continue to come to the forefront.
Right, and we just have a few seconds left, but since the beginning of the war, we've seen daily skirmishes between Israel and Hezbollah and Lebanon. At this point, do you think a full-scale war is inevitable?
It is inevitable, even if it doesn't happen now. Hezbollah is not going to relent from its objective to destroy the state of Israel, and this isn't going to happen in one fell swoop. This is a multi-generational project as far as they're concerned. And none of the ceasefire proposals that we have, be it the French or the American proposal, would actually solve that problem or deter Hezbollah or would put in place some kind of mechanism that could prevent Hezbollah from deciding to attack Israel one day at a time of its choosing. So the war is inevitable. The question is, will Israel accept a ceasefire deal now that does not satisfy its long-term security concerns or not?
Certainly, David, an awful lot of moving parts, and we thank you for your analysis.
My pleasure.